Hi there, I'm Chef Eric Crowley, owner of the Culinary Classroom on the west side of Los Angeles, and today I'm going to show you how to make a template out of a piece of parchment paper. Let's get started. This is parchment paper. It's very similar to wax paper, although it's not exactly the same thing. So in order to make these templates, you definitely want to search out parchment paper at the supermarket. Wax paper is just going to fall apart. It's going to be a lot more difficult to work with. One of the things that I commonly use this for is a template that I can lay on a piece of cake or a cupcake, and then I can dust powdered sugar over the top of it. For other videos like the creme brulee, I'm gonna actually take my little mold that's got my custard in it and lay a little template on top and put the sugar on top of that, carefully lift up the template, and then I can go ahead and I can burn the top of the custard. What I need to do in order to get my paper to sit inside my custard cup is I first need to get this rectangular shaped sheet of paper to actually have a round shape to it. And we often very commonly do that by taking the sheet itself. We're going to fold it in half, fold it into quarters, and then just like making a paper airplane, we're going to start off on this corner here, and we're going to take this edge and fold it up to be in line with this edge. And crease that really, really well. Then we're going to fold again, and we're starting to make a point. Fold it one more time, and make a really nice triangular shape. I'm going to take the mold that I need to get a round shape out of, and go ahead and line up the tip of my piece of paper with the center of the pan, mark where it meets the very edge, and either take a pair of sharp scissors or a knife and just go ahead and make a cut like that. This piece is going to wind up getting discarded, and then when I open this up, you're going to see I have a nice round shape that'll wind up sitting right on top of my dish. To achieve something like this heart shape, which is great for Valentine's Day, I'm going to take my sheet of paper and actually fold it in half, and crease it a little bit, and I'm going to wind up making basically a slow arcing design starting midway between the center of the paper and the outer edge, and then come on straight down towards the center of the other side. All right, I'll show you what I mean by that. I'm going to wind up taking my pen, maybe even flip this guy over. I'm going to start right off on here, make a nice slow arcing line, and then go ahead and bring that line straight down like that. And as you can see, when I make this cut and I open it up, I'm going to have a nice heart shape to it. I'm going to wind up using scissors for this. It's going to be a little bit easier. I want to cut on the outside of the ink line so the piece of paper that has the ink on it will get discarded. You don't want to have ink come in contact with your guest's food. Start off right here and make a slow arcing cut like this. And then we cut straight down like so. And here we have our heart shape. One of the things that you'll notice is that I have this paper sitting a little bit flatter than this one because I've done a lot of folding. I actually press this paper down a little bit by just simply having a nice heavy pot. Set my piece of paper on something like my work surface, put a pot right on top of it, and let the weight press it on down. Another way to make a template, something like this, to get these nice diamond shapes, is we're actually going to take the paper, fold it up into quarters again, fold it up on this point, mark where it meets the outer edge again, give it a cut. Now this time we're actually going to keep it together in a point, and we're going to make a series of triangular cuts. So when we open them up, it's going to look like a little diamond. I'm going to make a little cut right here. Take that piece out. I'm going to move a little bit further down towards the point and make an even smaller diamond shape. Want to take real care that you don't push too hard, or else you're going to cut the tip of the paper right off. Now I'm going to open up the paper, and I'm actually going to make another cut, say right here. Come on over here, can make another cut over here. And whatever random pattern you wind up creating, that's really the joy of this particular design. The more diamond cuts you make, the more of a nice pattern you're going to create. Okay? And again, the weighted method, get a little pot over here. You can see this guy is already laying nice and flat. And then these guys are ready to set onto a custard, set onto a cupcake, something like a molten lava cake, and ready to proceed with a decoration. And that's how you make a template with a piece of parchment paper. Thanks for watching. Be sure to click on other links so you can get other recipes. If you don't see something that interests you, email a request to requests@Mahalodotcom. Also be sure to subscribe so you can get lots of wonderful additional information. Thanks, and I'll see you soon.